filming right here. Yo, YouTube, you're on episode 10. I was just telling the stream, I think to get all the achievements we have to do a couple playthroughs, which I talked about yesterday. But maybe, depends on if I get lazy, you know, decide to get a guide for the secrets, because I do want to get the collectibles. But we have to like beat one level on... Is it easy to see achievements anymore? It used to literally just be like, hey, go here and you can see the achievements. Oh, we can look at it later. But, I know we have to beat like one mission on Nightmare. Come on, chair. It looks like we can go back, though. So maybe we could just beat those missions. Maybe we can just use this campaign save. And just like... we can just go back. Okay, so we'll end up using this campaign save, probably. Probably, because we might need a more thorough... character for the harder difficulty. It might be more worth it to go on the harder difficulty, and then... You can even go back and do these. I didn't know that. And then, it would probably be more beneficial to get all the collectibles on the harder playthrough because we'd have more points to upgrade our guy. You were at the heart of the UAC occult, the Lazarus Labs. This is where Olivia released the demons from their cells and activated the Lazarus Wave, turning UAC personnel into unwilling possessed. You're in search of her private offices, where the Helix Stone is stored. Unlock the secrets of this sacred artifact to find out how to shut down the well. Right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let me see.
You'll find the Helix Stone in Olivia's private archive within this facility.
Oh no, I need to go this way.
But if you came to us for a reason, you might be able to see
a little better, I guess.
we haven't.
Okay, alright. We were nice and fresh yesterday. I was completely in the zone. I gotta get back in the zone. Let's do it. I watched my first episode of this last night. Had plenty of critiques for myself, like the fact that I used the word corridor about 75,000 times.
The demons prophesied his return. If he wakes, it could jeopardize the entire mission, for he is the only one who can stand against them.
The Doomslayer. Who is the Doom Marine? I think, maybe not. I don't know, it's kind of tough to figure out. We'll have to look into it some more. And I need to like look up more often. That's what I think I keep missing. Must be full on chainsaw.
Attention to all Lazarus personnel.
Oh, a siphon grenade.
Open forum to resolve
That's health.
your concerns on initiative to weapon
I got multiple tools too in the grenades. I need to be using those more.
100 hours. Please save your word before attending.
There's imps. And so it begins. Another day in Doom. Fail. Everyone's pumped. Need to quit missing. What I need to quit doing. Fuck. I'm sucking. Gotta hit my shots. I'm trying to look around a little bit better. Again, the more we discover now, the less we're gonna have to go back later on and do everything again. You were dead. What the hell's Pinky doing here? Serious amount of monsters down this corridor. Let me just kick that crate. Fuck that crate. Here's a secret. That one was easy. I just feel I've missed so much stuff. Like, I went and watched just a little bit last night of a collectibles guide, and I've just missed so much. In fact, this looks familiar. I know I'm supposed to knock that guy out of the way, but there's like a vent. And that's mostly what I've missed, is that there's vents, like, everywhere. Ooh. Oh, nice. I don't think I'm supposed to go down yet. I think there's supposed to be some corridor that I can discover a secret here. And the more secrets we can get done now, the less we go back for. And the more I can memorize it on the second playthrough. But I don't really see anything. This song's cool because it's got the Apollo stuff, like, behind it. Oh, hey. Yeah, I've missed tons of these. Tons of little things like this. I guess I've got to go down here.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Like 80% of my kills are from the pistol. I think I'm going the right way. I don't know. I mean, they make you battle for secrets. It's not just going down a corridor, which is good, because it would be super generic if it was just like, hey, go down this corridor. It's not that at all. It's, hey, you found a secret. Cool. Now, can you survive this shit? That full health was nice. What we read on it last night was that it, even though it does heal you, it greatly shortens the life expectancy of a human. Yo, what's good, Justin? I gave you that big intro. I thought you were still here. I gave you that big intro. What's good, man? How's work? How was life? Thank you for being here, Justin. Yeah, we're almost done with Doom. I've been loving it so far. I have another playthrough planned, though, because I want to get most of the... I'm going to get the original 1,000 achievements. That's not going to be a big deal. Now, the 500, that's for DLC. That's a different story. We'll probably move on to something else. It's almost all multiplayer. And with Fallout 76 around the corner, we ain't gonna have time. But have you ever played Doom? Oh shit, sorry man. Had a phone call. No worries, man. No worries. No worries. I just didn't want you to think I ignored you. How's work going? Did you end up... where did you end up ordering Red Dead Redemption 2 with? Full game though. Yeah, I love this game so far. I love it. But I don't want to say for sure what I would think of it until I've completely beat it. But no, I've had no complaints whatsoever in this game. I've had just an absolute ball with it. Have you played it? I'm assuming you have. I haven't pre-ordered yet. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I'm struggling on Red Dead. I don't know. I honestly think it's going to be buggy as hell when it first comes out. So, it almost feels like... But my gut has told me wrong on games before. That's why I paid 120 bucks for Destiny. Let's start talking about that again. This entire playlist on YouTube is just going to be me bitching about Destiny for 30 hours. PC and Xbox. Damn. We went hard on Doom. Fail. Okay. We did it. Hey, we did it. Let's see what we're missing here. Let me use my haste after the fight. That's how you do this, alright? Tips and Tricks by Stuck on Pandora. See that haste? Wait until you've killed everything in the room, then pick it up so you can run in a big circle.
Volunteers are currently needed for the UAC's exciting new Revenant research program. Expand your potential.
Give Bungo money, right?
And
Are you gonna buy the DLC? Are you gonna be jumping back into Destiny 2? They fixed it, Justin. You just gotta rebuy the game. You have to have all the original DLC, and you can buy the new expansion for 40 bucks. And they're finally gonna get it, okay? You've only had to give them the price of Destiny 1 and the full price of Destiny 2 combined. I did that so much. Okay, I think I'm going the right way.
Olivia activated the hell wave from somewhere inside this facility.
Oh no, here we go.
I did hope she could rise above their influence. I was wrong. She proved to be weaker than I thought she'd be.
I still think I don't trust Sam. I really don't. I think he's a red herring. I think that Olivia's the red herring. The obvious. Oh, Wilso. Shit, that was Wilso. Sorry, you guys are the same color today. My bad, Wilso. Yeah, obviously you're not going to be buying the DLC. And I noticed when I watched episode 1 last night, Wilso, I forgot to read off what you said when you did the 500 bits. Is there any chance you remember? Sorry, man. I didn't mean to forget. We were dropping frames, so I was distracted. I should have read what you said. This one's almost impossible to miss. Oh, man. I don't really think that sitting still is going to work on well, but I'm going to do the lock-on. I'm going to do... No. I'm just finally going to do this tactical scope. I've been sitting on that for a while. Does it give me a better reticle? It does give me a better reticle. That's actually pretty good. Because this thing with headshots is basically like the pistol. So we're on episode 10 of this playlist. It's nice to play a shorter game though, because we can actually, I can see the end of the road. Like potentially, I don't want to guarantee, because obviously I've been way over ambitious on my plans lately, but like we could potentially have the full Doom done this week. I don't know if I'm going. See, I keep thinking that I'm going off the beaten trail, but I'm actually going on the trail, and that's happened throughout this playthrough. Like, oh, I'm going to discover secrets. Look at this little area I found, but it's actually perfectly forward. I think. Oh. Hello, Mr. Pandora. Made it to 71 follows. Nice, man. Congrats. Have you played online yet? Dude, yeah. I love the multiplayer in this game. I love it. Yo. Oh my Goffrey! What's good? You and I played the beta together, Justin. I don't know if you remember. But we played that a little bit together when it was in beta. Yo! Alright, we get to see if the new thing works. Oh my Goffrey, you funded the war against the pink. 42 bits. Oh yes, it's working. Look how slowly it is. It is struggle busing, though. It is struggle busing. Look at that bit slowly, methodically drop in there. I think I've got a bit too much in there right now. I've also probably got to lower the quality of the texture. Either way, you just gave us a nice run. No, I love it. I think it's like... A lot of what I was talking about yesterday was that I really liked that it stuck to its guns and did health pickups, that it stopped being Doom 3. You know, Doom 3 was kind of a horror game. Oh yeah, it does more damage now too, I think. And now we're back to the fast, visceral. They're the godfathers of FPS, as you well know. And I think they retook the crown with this game. I really do. I think they retook the crown. I think this and Titanfall are examples of what FPS it should be. And Destiny is an example of a mechanically solid shooter that is squandered and not what we should be going for. But I love it, but I think the problem that I have with it, Justin, it has dedicated servers. So it's not like lag. It's that it's got the same matchmaking time as like Battleborn right now. For like a 5-minute match. But I like that it's twitchy, fast, all about aim, very balanced, because there's no like, oh, you have the hydrogen claymore, well, I've got the Galahorn, so you're dead. You know, I've got a shotgun, you've got a shotgun, may the best man win. And how are you going to move around the map? Obviously, health pickups too, so there's almost no camping, there's constant movement, constant twitchy shooter shit. You know, it's just a knock. It's just a, it's an ode to what shooters were and still can be, and I love it for that. That's why I've really, really enjoyed this. If the matchmaking was lightning quick, I would definitely get those last 500 points of achievements that we need. because it's been my favorite FPS multiplayer experience this year. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm stoked for Doom Eternal too. Dude, it pissed off. You see where they said, one moment. Yo, Lieutenant Big One! What's good, man? Both CD Projekt Red and Doom Eternal, Justin, have gotten on people's nerves because in the Doom Eternal demo, you probably already know about this, but they said, remember, demon is an offensive word. They prefer mortally challenged, and that got Twitter all fucking pissed. Twitter's super liberal, and they just went nuts. And then CD Projekt Red said, did you just assume their gender? And that obviously really tanked shit. People were just... One game reviewer's already swore to God he'll never let CD Projekt Red be forgiven for this shit, and they're transphobic and all the normal stuff. Stuck on this level, Doom back at it again. Dude, we're almost done, Jeremiah. We not only got through that level, we're like 3 levels from beating the game now. I'm definitely more in tune with Doom's multiplayer than Destiny's multiplayer. I played Unreal Tournament, I played Quake. My brother would have LAN parties and they let me play. That's when I started to love FPS. And Halo had health pickups. I definitely feel more comfortable. Holy shit, what is that thing? Oh. Yeah, who the fuck cares, right? Demons aren't even real. Demons aren't, they're fictional characters. Oh, but they said it's offensive, and it's offensive to immigrants. Now, isn't that ironic? Because the demons are like technically immigrants to Earth, and like this is a terrible message. It's against immigrants. Look at what you're saying. So it's become super controversial, and then CD Projekt Red has obviously pissed people off. By the way, Jeremiah is a streamer on Mixer. He's smart, he's funny, he's silent and deadly. He's a friend of mine. He's a good guy. I seriously suggest checking him out. Quad damage? Oh, I wish I would have known that. That guy's dead, but he's not dead enough. He could be deader. Yeah, but I love that they brought back that fast pace. I said a lot yesterday that I played Doom 3 and I just was not a fan because it was... They made it into a horror game and it was kind of freaky. I'll give them that. Ugh, those guys are tough. Alright, we know we have quad damage, so we can definitely play through that room a lot differently. Boo, yo, K-Waffle. Is there text to speak? Oh my god, free. I think so. I'm not positive though, man. I'm not positive. Okay, so we know that we have quad damage, so we'll use that from the beginning. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of mancabuses going on. Good for them, honestly. People need to just chill the fuck out. Right. The political correctness. How did politics even get involved in games? Yo, K Waffle! What's good, K? K is an up-and-coming streamer. She's an Aussie. She's from down under. Check her out. She's great. I mean, games always had messages like Deus Ex Machina and Morrowind. Like, these games were deep, but they kind of spoke from both sides of the hip, and it wasn't like it's the Republicans versus the Democrats all the time like they've made it into. People just... It's become such a big industry that there's a bunch of, like, leeches that come along. That's my opinion on it. There's a bunch of, you know, like Anita Sarkeesian who don't really necessarily play games, but they found that games journalism needs a story to tell, and the social justice is basically an industry now, I'd say. So long as you're offended. I love that South Park episode where they find out they're like 10% victim, because I think that's so true to life. To me, you know, you're American or you're Canadian. If you've been here like 3 generations, you just are whatever country you're from. You know, I'm American. I'm 100% American. I'm not 15% Irish. I'm not 25% English. I'm American. Full American. And like, people find out they're like 10% Cherokee and now they're officially fucking Native American and they're also victims. You know, it's comedy, but I also think it's true. So everybody's got to be pissed. And I think that just means you're bored. That means you're not worried about too much going on in your life right now. You're not worried about the kids, the 9 to 5, the bills. You got fucking time to protest every little thing. But now I'm offended. Look at the new badge. Yeah, man. Nice. Number 3. That's cool, Omegoffrey. Very cool. Thank you for that. I wouldn't call Twitter super liberal. I'd call it super stupid, but not liberal. Oh man, it's fucking liberal as hell, Omegoffrey, but I'm not gonna go there. I mean, literally one day when I went into Twitter, there was a post that said, Americans are more brainwashed than North Koreans because of how we pollute. And like all this shit. And it had like 110,000 likes and retweets. Even people from Undead Labs were like, yeah, that's right! We are worse. I mean, I've never seen people be so ashamed of where they're from before. It just embarrasses me. I've said it here, I'm not going to be embarrassed of where I'm from ever. When we do better, hell yeah. We always try to do better, but I'm not going to just sit there and bow down and not be proud of where my home is. And a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people. It's the internet, so you can't trust half the shit you see on there. Holy shit, these mancubuses are tough. Yes, eat your shit. Always showing people love when I come over. You're so awesome. Thank you, Kay. You're great too. You're fantastic too. I just don't say awesome because I think that the word literally means brought to tears, and it gets misused and it bothers me. But you are great. You are definitely great. I want to call it And nowadays, it doesn't matter what you say. You'll make someone mad. Hey, you're probably right there. I think I agree with you, Omegoffrey. Ark has politics. How so? I haven't played any Ark. I know you love Ark, Omegoffrey. I mean, when you're fucking saying that North Korea's got a better situation than what we got, that's just embarrassing. But people have been taught to be ashamed of this place. And that's tragic.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
So you can't even say that you just assume my gender because now you're fucking transphobic. Because everybody's trans, apparently. We're all trans. He didn't... You know, CD Projekt Red didn't say, we hate transgender people, and we don't think it's real. No, they just said, did you just assume my gender? To pick on the people who have, as we said, 18 quadrillion genders. Secret here, apparently. Oh my god, gory, gritty game is insensitive, right? Right. Yeah, what happened to, like, 80s horror movies, like Day of the Dead? I think Wilson and I have talked about that quite a bit. It used to be so much more violent. And just gritty, man. I love that old school shit because it's so real. They use a lot of practical effects. They had to be more real. They came from a time period when there was less means, even back then. I mean, my niece, I love her, but she's like stuck in the tablet a lot. It's just different. It's a lot different. Alright, what did I miss? I went on a freaking tangent. Chainsaw out of ammo, yes. I need to change my settings too. Ark doesn't have irrelevant, but politics. Oh well, I mean that's not a big deal. That's similar to Morrowind, like, or any other big time game. You can definitely talk about it, but this whole like, I could make 1 million enemies right now, but I think that Undead Labs took way too much. They used way too much money and resources trying to make it so that every survivor comes from a different country, speaks a different language, their name is unique. Seattle has become one of the like most left-leaning places in all the country. I guess none of that really matters, but I think it's part of the reason their game isn't as good as it could be. Because Doom just kicks ass. It's just unapologetic. It's unapologetic, and that's why it works. That's why when you see people play this game, they're like, yes! Because it's not sitting there and trying to make every single possessed be Hispanic, Latino, African American, Haitian, Cuban, Honduras, the occasional white American, Native American. They all speak different languages. They're all different genders, sexualities. Because who the fuck cares? They're just things to shoot. They're just things to play. It's a video game, not a social statement. You can make your social statement, but I think it's usually easy to do that. Like, half the shit that Romero did in the Dead films wasn't intended, but people will read into it however the hell they want to read into it, so just let them do that. You don't gotta fucking sit there and try to shove it down the throat. But if you want to spend your budget and your time doing that, well, that's your right. Who am I to judge? Fuck. I was way too slow on that. I refuse to let my kiddo play on that crap. She's only 2. She plays with outside in the dirts. Not that I'm saying da-da-da-da. I just don't... Right. Yeah, it's definitely different, okay? It's definitely different. It's something I think about because my grandparents were a lot older. I came late. I was a whoops baby, so... Like, everybody that I've been around all my life have all been older people. And one of my sets of grandparents were in their 90s when they died, and they lived in the heart of the Great Depression, and they lived so differently. So differently. And I've always admired that. And I think that's what gets lost in these discussions. Like, if you're offended by something, they just didn't have time to be offended. They were too worried about where their next meal was going to come from. So none of that ever entered into the equation. It's like, did you have a job? Could you make enough money to get a roof over your head and put food on the table? And that was it. Like, if you did that, you were doing okay. There was not the energy or the time in the day to worry about using the exact right vocabulary so that everybody was accounted for all the time, constantly. Because you can't do it. You can't ever make everybody happy. You've got a lot of free time and a lot of excess energy if you've got the time to make sure that not one single person is ever going to get mad at you. And I think that that's what gets lost in the translation to me. Is if you're pissed off that Doom Eternal made a joke about demons being offended, then you've got way too much fucking free time. Where do these people who protest come from? Do they not have jobs? Like, what are they doing from 9 to 5? What is their day composed of? But as soon as something goes wrong, they're ready to fucking get a petition up and get a protest sign out, and we're ready to go to town. Why? It just makes it less serious, and all the hyperbole anymore means that when the shit really does hit the fan, we're not going to be fucking ready for it. Because anytime you wipe your ass wrong, you're a Nazi anymore. So what happens when there really is like a Nazi, like a fascist movement? We're not going to see it coming because it's the boy who cried wolf. That's my opinion on it. There's way too much hyperbole. I mean, you even see people who are on the general outraged about everything, saying they're exhausted of being outraged. What the hell does that tell you? Oh my god, for you're 17, right? You're in high school. I don't know that you can really be one way or another, man. But that's cool. I respect it. I respect it. I'm definitely not against other people having different opinions. Shit. And everybody can be complicated. Fuck. One of my favorite presidents is Jimmy Carter, for God's sake. And I'm sitting here talking about how I don't like, this, social justice stuff. Pinkies they got a lot of health. They're easier to dodge than what I do, though. They can move pretty well, though. They move a little. I give them a little too much time to get on top of me. Good, man. That's what I did. I registered as soon as I turned 18, and I've never missed an election. It's a sacred right. It's a sacred right. It's a privilege. It's a privilege.
Lockdown disengaged.
that a lot of people have sacrificed everything for. So I definitely try to vote every single time I get an opportunity. Every time there's an election, I definitely go out and exercise my franchise. So you should do the, I mean... So right on, Omegaffrey. Big props, man. You can feel good about that. The short and damn truth, in my opinion, everyone turned to fucking soft. The feminine make me ashamed. Needing to use all the right terms is just goddamn stupid. Messing with these kids to show and make it appropriate is messing with the younger is sad. Yeah, like, women are wonderful and deserve to be respected, obviously, and I think that they generally are, but so do men. There's balance. There's balance. And it, like, is weird to me that ancient peoples had this figured out. To a degree. I don't know, that shit's so complicated, but no, I'm with you, Kay. I'm with you. I'm with you. Hopefully we'll come to a place where we can respect both sides of it. Yin and yang, and realize that we're a lot stronger together, men and women. Men and women both having a place and both using their unique energies throughout the world. It's gonna make the world a happier place for families, for children. And trying to, I think that the family unit is a core. I think it's a natural organism, core to the human being. And trying to erode it is half the reason you got issues with drugs. It's a Doom playthrough on here, but you know, we were talking about the Twitter shit, people being offended, so it just happened to go here. It wasn't my goal for episode 10 to go off in this tangent, but the Twitter shit is nuts. Like that Jessica Price that, you know, was fired. Like the people that she'll only talk to you if you're fucking gay, if you're in a minority, or if you're a woman, and if you're a male, well, get the fuck out. You're just bigoted. You're bigoted by your very existence because of how you were born. And the people that she will talk to and the supporter, I read one of them say that female game developers are braver than U.S. Marines. I just don't know how much fucking crazier you can get. Like, you're talking about the Marines, right, that turned the tide in World War I and literally won the Pacific basically by themselves. It's all some of the worst of the shit in Afghanistan and Iraq. To me, it's horrible. And everyone's like, yeah, that's right, female game devs are braver than U.S. Marines. And so I can't help but think it's probably trolls. That, like, it's gotta be fake. It's gotta be like Russians or something.
He led them to his
That know
tomb.
that shit will piss us off.
Please. We can overcome this. I promise.
The internet's gotten to be a nasty place when it comes to that stuff. And what's amazing is if you, like, have a physical conversation with somebody, like, it never gets that nasty. People don't say that kind of stuff to one another when they're face to face. And if you just listen to one another, it doesn't ever have to turn that ugly. But on Twitter, or Reddit, or wherever, you know, you're protected. So you're behind a keyboard, so you can say whatever the hell you want to say. Trying to keep it balanced. So let's say these outrageous things. Seriously, someone said that? Yes. Someone said that in Jessica Price's thread when she got fired by Guild Wars, Arena.net, and everyone was like, oh my god, misogyny, this is terrible. Like, she was posting on Twitter, she never asked you to talk to her. It's a public forum. You can make your tweets private. You know, and she said that the guy was mansplaining, and then the media decided to defend her, which really just amazed me. How biased that they were in that situation. They defended her. She is also the same person who said that she was happy that Total Biscuit died. Like, that guy died of liver and stomach cancer. It's not a good death. She celebrated it. A husband was lost, a family member. someone very young, and they wonder why she had to be fired. So we've gotten a key to hell, I think.
The Crucible.
What's mansplaining?
What she
Fuck if
was
I
looking
know.
for. Vega, did you get the location?
It means you don't... You're not able to separate yourself from your very core identity. The fact that you're a human being, and then you happen to be, your sex as a man. I mean, your sex defines you. It's got your hormones, your chromosomes. So you're supposed to be able to separate that from yourself, Omega.
You're going to have to.
And every time that you assume
Once you've
and you
extracted
talk
the
from the position of a man,
become
you've
unstable.
mansplained.
The ruptured casing
Which means you
caused
support the
rift strong
patriarchy.
enough to send you back to their world. We can determine your point of entry using the tether
It's nuts.
system I uploaded to your suit. Retrieving the Crucible is critical. Without it, we have no way of shutting down the well and closing the Hell portal here on Mars.
Demonic presence at
That's because it is of a man. Explains to someone, typically a woman, a man in regard as condescending or patriot. Yeah. Alright, sweet. We got some tool. I don't know. I know that there are issues. The whole situation is complicated, but it's because of like the hyperbole, like I was saying earlier. It's been really tough to find that middle ground anymore. Everything's gotten personal. Everything's gotten pretty intense. I'm definitely liking the scope. I wish I would have done this sooner. I'm so glad that I started recording almost everything I do for posterity. I can't wait to watch this in 10 years from now and say, hey, how did this bode with my job prospects in the future? But the shit comes out of me. I could have more self-discipline and not talk about it. I try not to be a total shithead about it, but it's definitely something I believe, so it's hard for me to shut up about it. I mean, when even Bill Maher is defending us, you know that shit's going somewhere went south. Bill Maher literally said about Alex Jones, which Alex Jones is a conspiracy theorist. It's too bad that he's able to convince people of some crazy shit, but said, you know, that he has to have a place to talk. He said, we're losing the thread of the original concept that this country was founded on. That's a pretty elegant way to say it. Freedom of speech means freedom for everybody to say. Everybody gets a platform. Everybody can talk. You don't have to listen or like it, but they get to talk. Be that liberal, conservative, or anything in between, even the freaking communists. It'll be interesting. I think it'll end up being beneficial though in the end. If things work out, if the truth comes to light, you know, now that we know that these Russian trolls are doing that shit, and we know that we certainly have a bias in almost every form of our media, maybe we can do some soul searching and we'll come out better for it. We've come out better for other things, civil rights movements, women's rights movements, made us better. I think it's just going to take time. It's not going to be, you know, painless. It certainly won't be painless. It already isn't. Yeah, I'm grossed out about we're the worst. I don't know about that, okay, but yeah, shit's just messy. Isn't there that treats? I mean, there's channels for everything. There's also the opposite. I mean, just like there's an extreme left in the situation, there's an extreme right to it too. There's some really crazy shit on the right too. You know, people saying like their anti-Semitic views are ripe on the right, on the far, far, far right. It's shit that you see and you just scratch your head, because I had no idea how deep the rabbit hole went on that shit. You think like, oh man, people are overreacting to the situation, but then you see that people are believing outright lies, like just insane shit, like anti-Semitic stuff like that. and it's worrisome. But I love playing Doom to this song, I'll tell you that much. It'll get better. You know, so long as we're able to like keep the Republic and stuff, it's all gonna be alright.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
I hate how people are like, we should change. We're already mixed. Your Medicare, your Social Security, your EBT, your WIC. Like, we haven't been pure capitalism since 28, 29. But no, yeah, I'm also not for socialism. But that's one of the original arguments in the country was between Thomas Jefferson and John Adams. Thomas Jefferson believed the government was to be extremely, extremely limited, almost no government, and have no rule. While Adams believed that the government, while not being a major force, had to be a force. It had to play its role in keeping things fair and balanced. And here we are, you know, 200 some years later, and we're still having basically the same debate. I honestly got opinions that you can all think what you want. If you want to talk to me in a calm, proving actual points, I'm all for listening. If you want to marry the same sex, great. Want to shove that shit down my throat? Go fuck yourself. Alright, fair enough, gay. Fair enough, waffle. I am really... Hey, do you want... Not being flat. Man. I think Oma Godfrey's playing devil's advocate. I got no health and I got no power weapons, so the situation's a little bit messy down there. Kinda like the commentary for episode 10. Hey, future self, I'm talking to you. Are you glad that you put this on there? Maybe I'll be okay. Let's use a siphon grenade. That'll at least get us something. Some health. And I'm gonna send a hologram in and try to charge behind. How's the game, man? It's fun. Oh, you didn't believe the hologram? Oh shit, these guys can do a lot of damage. Ooh, thank God. They always give you that last little bit. Keep you going. Oh my God, they sacrificed someone. You fucking nutters. You people got issue. We got issue in America. Too many good docs are getting out of work. Too many OBGYNs aren't able to embrace their love for other women all around this great country. We've got to stop their recruitments. Come on, let me just... For over 400 years. What are you talking about, Oma Godfrey? The whole Earth is flat thing has been disproven for thousands of years. That's true. Good point, Oma Godfrey. Good point. I don't know where you got the number 400 though. Any reason you said specifically 400? Okay, I like siphon grenades on those guys. Shit. Oh yeah, that hurt. Corridor's too narrow. I'm probably missing vents somewhere. I know I missed some really easy ones in the last level. Some really easy secrets.
Lazarus Wood at full charge.
I'm playing on Ultraviolence. The hardest one you can start on. Pretty sure it's called Ultraviolence. Can I tell? Is there a way to tell? Yeah, Ultraviolence. Yeah, all skulls on, that's right.
On this day, we make our contribution to their cause.
And I'm pretty sure we have to beat it on Nightmare to get all the achievements, though.
That tomb in the Calendar Sanctum for this reason. I know she was weak. Our work doesn't come without risks, and I released you from your prison to help mitigate those risks.
We were in a prison?
I knew that in the event of a catastrophe, you'd be the only thing that could stop them.
Okay, so... that's cool. The Doomslayer is a force that they can't control. Hence why you don't make any choices. You simply are the Doomslayer. It's so badass. You destroy the energy. It's basically... He is the Argent Energy itself. He wants you to go in, fix this situation so you can still use the Argent Energy, but we destroy the Argent Energy early on. I think she was trying to kill us, though. I didn't get the full dialogue there. I think she was trying to kill us, and he kept us as a last resort, which I think we're the Doom Marine. We got kind of like in a butterfly-esque cocoon. And we found the protein armor. We're the Doom Marine, but we have this protein armor encased around us. Which kind of, it's both a reboot and a sequel from what I can tell. Crazy. It's been fun. I really like how they do difficulty in this one, though, Justin, because instead of the, like, you know, tank, oh, okay, you want to up the difficulty. All right, so we're going to make the enemies identical, but now they're going to have about 25,000 times the health. This is like, okay, the enemies still die in one hit, but they can also pretty much kill you in one hit. I'm all for that. I've heard that Fallout 4, there's a mod you can install for survival that plays like that, where the enemies are basically like 1 or 2 hits, but you're 1 or 2 hits, and it makes it so much more fun. I hate tanky enemies, man. On occasion, it can be fun. I played an RPG recently with my nephew that had some tanky bosses, and in that situation, it worked. But like every boss being tanky, no. I beat Halo 3 ODST on Legendary. Nice, yeah, that's a fun game. That was always my thing. I had to beat Halo on Legendary, so I'm with you there, McGoffrey. Got to. Gotta have that badass badge next to your name, man. That digital badge you'll never see again. How to break all the walls. It's a reboot and a sequel. Sure seems that way. I've heard that Nightmare is really, really, really hard, though.
Demonic presence
Like,
at unsafe
everything one
level.
hits you.
Lockdown.
Really one hits you. Still don't have any chainsaw ammo. I gotta find events. Let's fucking go, big boys.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Health. 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 I'm just gonna keep trying to get glory kills so we can keep our health up. And yet, people speedrun that shit, no doubt, Justin, no doubt. There's nothing too bad out there. I'm just gonna pop some headshots. If there was like a Mancubus or what the fuck is... Oh, shit. Ah, gotta be aware of your surroundings. Gotta be aware of your surroundings. Well, we had to have at least one episode where we decided to go not politically correct. But I'm not gonna... But I'm still gonna put it up and just gonna roll with it.
Safe mode. Lockdown. In effect.
But we are reaching the end of episode 10 here. Now, where's the haste? I want to combine this with the haste. Yeah.
Demonic presence at unsafe mode. Lockdown.
Ah, damn, this is quite a room. Let's go to the AR now that we got that scope. Holy shit. Okay, let's pull the big gun out. Holy shit, he went up. Oh damn, there's a teleport. I wish I would have known that.
Lockdown.
We could move so much easier. Three. Where's the hell? Yeah, I love that one. Yeah. Where the hell's the BFG? Shit. Missed one shot. I missed one shot. It was enough to knock us out. Either way, that was really fun. I don't know how to equip my BFG. Every time we pick up those green orbs, I've learned that's BFG ammo, but I can't see them anywhere.
Demonic presence at unsafe mode. Lockdown. In effect.
Kind of focusing on the wrong shit. The little guys aren't worth eating up our quad damage. I need the big things like, what the hell? Like the Mancubuses and shit like that. The fucking minigun on, dog.
Demonic presence at unsafe mode.
When I see a glory kill opportunity, I need to take it too. There we go. Use that to cut the distance. Damn, same shit I missed. Missing is very risky right now.
Presence at unsafe mode. Lockdown. In effect.
Okay, I don't know. What do we got near us right now? Waiting for that Hellraiser to go back out. I can snipe these things. There he is. He's just taking it. Yo, Helix! What's good, bud? Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Song is so inappropriate for the moment. Nice, like, folksy alternative rock. We need some... Oh, that's a pinky shit. No ammo? Come on, I know gas is around here somewhere. We found it last time. Where's the gas? I need gasoline! I want to chainsaw this pinky's head off. Well, I don't see it. Yeah, we definitely need some Doom music. This shit isn't working out so well. I'm gonna, let's
We're gonna skate to one song only.
Yo! Helix! Let's go, man. Since Wilso has a permanent playlist on our Spotify, I don't know if he's still here because I got into stupid ass politics, but he still gets to be here by default anymore. Still no fucking ammo. Ouch. Where you at, Pinky? Let's go, you big motherfucker.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown
Fun ass room.
disengaged.
Amount of times you walked on top of that with the field. Really? Where's it at? Shit. We just missed this over and over and over again. Oh shit, well. That sucks.
My toxic!
Oh, we got the Why Am I Toxic today. Thought we'd go Wilhelm scream. Well, that sucks. I really wanted to chainsaw that thing's head off. That's alright, there'll be more. I'm sure there's more where that came from.